I'm Mark or Matt, and this is my vlog.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark or Matt, and welcome to Monday Movie Madness, where we're mad for movies. Firstly, I'd like to thank all my friends, family, new subscribers and cinephiles that have been coming in each week and checking out the videos. There's going to be some changes over the next few weeks, hopefully, refining the show, making it a little bit better. Some of these changes will be small and some not so small, like this sexy, sexy purple wall. Isn't it sexy? And look at all this space in which I can flare my arms around like a muppet when I talk. For those of you who have watched over the past couple of weeks, you're going to realise today's show is a little different. And for those of you tuning in for the first time, congratulations, you get to see me rant and ramble like a crazy man as I get mad about movies. Why am I mad, I don't hear you ask? Why, thank you for not asking. Let me tell you. 25 cinemas. That's the average number of screens a locally produced Australian feature film will screen on in this country. That's 25 cinemas. Seriously? That's it. Go to any other country in the world and the majority of the films screening in their cinemas are domestically produced. That's everywhere in the world except here in Australia, where 90% of the time 100% of the films we watch are imported from the United States. So for me personally, it's no surprise why quite a few up-and-coming filmmakers here in Australia are heavily influenced by American films. Yet I've had conversations with filmmakers who began their careers in the 70s during the Australian film renaissance. And when they ask you what films or filmmakers inspired you to join the craft, some of them, not all of them, if you were to mention a Martin Scorsese even, or Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, they quickly and with great disdain respond, "Oh, you want to be an American filmmaker?" Yeah. Firstly, when it comes to what is known as big budget films here in Australia, they fall into three genres. Comedies with drama, dramas with comedy, biopic/documentary. And working on a crew point of view of that, after I've worked on each of them once, it's going to become boring as batshit. Repetitive, over and over and over again, just doing the same lighting tricks, the same camera setups. And honestly, if I wanted to do the same thing over and over and over again, I would still be a labourer. Point 2! And this ties back into my first point. Recently at the Jobs, Dollars, Hearts and Mind conference down in Canberra, the major consensus from the keynote speakers was the future of Australian media is in television. Which means my only options to work professionally in this country will become serial dramas, soap operas, or reality television. I suppose the ABC does have good stuff, but even they're limited in their variety. Now, you could argue that America just regurgitates the same crap year in, year out, and I'd have to agree with you. Last year, the top 10 grossing films, 8 of them were sequels, and the other 2 were adaptations of pre-existing material. Hell, even over this weekend, the 2 highest grossing films in American cinemas were Despicable Me 2 and Grown Ups 2. Yeah, that's right. Adam Sandler getting pissed on by a moose was second at the box office this weekend. And then coming in a close third was Pacific Rim. I am so excited to finally go and see this movie. Yeah, even I'll admit that giant robots fighting monsters has a lot of elements that is very connected to a lot of Japanese material. But for a Western audience, this is something new-ish. If this film continues to be successful, you can expect more similar films, creating a new genre, not just in the States, but here in Australia as well, which is awesome because I can finally see a live-action Zoids movie and that will be kick-ass. And point C, which brings me back to the start, 25 cinemas. That's the best you can hope for with a big budget Australian film. If you've just got a little indie film, you're screwed. You're doing all the marketing, you're doing all the travelling, you're doing all the legwork to get people to see this film. You're essentially no longer a filmmaker, you're a door-to-door salesman. All future projects are put back on hold. So with all those points and many, many more, why wouldn't I want to be an American filmmaker? Well, that's enough of me ranting this week. Next week the show will be back to normal, where I'll be revealing another one of my favourite little cinematic gems. I just want to give a special shout out to the guys at SourceFed. Congratulations on making 1 million subscribers earlier today. I just need 999,986 more to be up there with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed already, do it now. Don't have a YouTube channel? Create one. My dad did. And after you've done that, like and share the video with your friends, and then we can all enjoy the movies together. Yay! Sadly, we've reached that point in the video where I say, I've been Mark or Matt, and you say, I'm not the one, am I? Wait, no you don't. I've been Mark or Matt, you've been awesome, you'll see me next time. Thanks a lot.